Alright, we're alive, guys. Alright, we're alive, guys.
Wackle doodle do, everybody. It's your boy, TheFearsomeRubberDucky, back out here questing and farming with stream viewers.
Hey, Gusto, will you marry
Remember,
me? Says
guys.
hi. Says yo, what's up? Um,
Remember, guys. It's 2020. No offensive language in chat. Remember.
yeah, it's a rule. I really think they need to make an explicit general voice chat.
Yeah, I can't call women dishwashers anymore. What a disgrace.
I know. Um, I don't think very many people would appreciate the joke. So, yeah. So if y'all need help questing or farming anything, let me know. And I do have a Discord as well. Someone's asking me in game, but what's this? Here to drop off a like. Go wild, man. Thank you, Leon Faker, man. I appreciate that. I really do. Just gonna let this guy know what's going on real quick, and then I'm going to go ahead and do my usual route.
People are asking me to add you.
Yeah, yeah, I will do that in just a bit. I'm wondering why I'm here though. No, I already have this guy added.
Oh, he means add me. No. No. No one's adding me.
Oh, yeah. On your list probably. Do we have a
My
second
listens.
Avery, or am I like in a different realm? Oh, I'm in Blind
Uh,
Mew. Oh, no wonder. I thought this was Avery.
wow. You're smart.
No, I was just trying to do too much at once.
Put a bunch of beans inside of a girl and you're gonna have a Beyblade. It's gonna be my last words.
Probably. They do need to make an explicit general over an Aquilian Palace, so we're going to do that. I'll see to it that that
To,
does
to,
happen.
to post all of my lewd Bonnie Ann memes, of course.
That too, that too. But specifically a voice chat. They already kind of do have one. Um,
Yeah, some gusto, will you marry me, said, "Want I hatch with you?"
sure, I can hatch with you. What would you like to hatch? Hold on, I know which pet. You want a musket pet? I got you. All right, I'm coming. I'm
You want
coming.
Stinker? You want Stinker? You want Stinker? You want Stinker?
I think he
You want
wants a
Stinker?
scorpion one, but I'm not entirely sure. Buccaneer and musketeer? Yeah, I
Abe,
got you, man. No problem.
oh, Abe, I need a hatch with you too.
You do? Certainly.
Yeah, we gotta get that Minotaur, dude.
Skyrim Minotaur? Yeah, I got you.
It's been a pain to get.
Yeah, I would say so.
How many hatches have we done?
Have you ever tried to morph one of the two that you have with an actual Skyrim Minotaur to see how well that does?
Dude, I tried. I just got another frost spider.
Oh wow, that's crazy. What realm? We're in realm Avery right now, so things are starting to chill down, so we don't
Um,
really need a new realm most of the time.
yeah, it's pirate.
Well, it's no longer the height of the summer either. Like people are starting to get back to life, and there's no lockdown either. So, uh, just gonna face the reality of that and chill. You know, just enjoy myself there. Keep expanding on other social medias. Like people be reading posts and stuff on Twitter and Facebook and stuff just as much as they were before. It's just they can't spend hours in a stream. Uh,
Right. So to get more viewers, put Wizard101 while I'm playing Pirate101, and then yeah, just misleading titles.
yeah, I'm not going to do that to people. Yeah, it's not anything I'm too concerned with, to be honest. I mean, I'm fine with just chilling every now and then. Musketeer and Buccaneer. All right, let's go ahead and get one for you. Okay, there's Zachary. I think he wants a musket. Hold on, I'm going to get him the musket pet. I'm going to get him the main one. That way I can get
All
one for
right.
Edward Hallbrook. Hey, how's it going,
Ho-
John Blue Rider? Hey, welcome.
Um,
I'm glad
when
you could join us. Is there any
you're
pet or
ready, hop on the.
anything in general I can get you? What's up? Oh shoot, I don't have enough gold on this character.
Yeah, hop on the thing of that. Get that bread.
Yeah, I'm going to go
Can you
ahead and
not?
sell
That
something
means
real quick.
we're doing brass runs then. We're doing a few brass runs.
Certainly. Yeah, absolutely. There you are, clever Jason. I got you.
When Abe can't afford pet hatches.
No, oh, no, I always can.
When Abe has to do pet hatches, but it's a day before a pet hatching event, and he doesn't have any gold. Shit.
It's not really a pet hatching event today. It's questing and farming with viewers, so I have a little more
Other
freedom to do
players can't afford
stuff.
this. Yeah, I don't need that.
Yeah, hold on just a second. I'm gonna have to sell
You tell
something on
me
that
you
pirate
don't
too.
got like 20 grand on you?
No, I just gotta sell one or two things, that's all. And then we'll
Alright,
hit the
I think
key
I got that done.
bosses. Yeah.
Abe.
Yeah, I know.
Gosh darn it. Do we have quick sell yet
It's
in
a
this game?
scorpion musket. Yeah, I figured it was a scorpion bus. No, we don't.
Are you
It's
kidding me?
pirate. What do you expect?
Quick sell?
I mean, for them to add that, I mean, that would be like a whole, the other player can't afford this.
They're
Smorps.
like you want quick sell or a new world quick sell?
Well, I mean, to be honest though, like that would take a whole 2 seconds away from Wizard, so I mean, really, what can you expect?
No,
Yo,
really, you could take the
Abe,
fucking code from Wiz and throw it in Pirate.
Who's this? Hey, how's it going?
that's not me. Who you're hatching with?
Who are you?
Who fuck are you?
No, no, seriously, who are you? Sorry, I can't see my Discord right now.
Alright, left. Thank God.
I'm not sure who that
Left.
is. Maybe it's
Can I
Edward
get
Hallbrook? I'm not sure.
can I
Maybe it's
get
Zachary?
exclusive voice chat, please?
Um, got that. Well, wait, I am a mod. Duh.
Yeah, I know. I just want access to all the voice chats.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and sell stuff on my main. Sell. What
No,
can I even sell?
this is,
What's up?
this is why I said we need to do brass before the stream starts. But you're like, nah, I'm good.
No, I was busy trying to get my stuff out, that's all.
I'm trying to win a free mount for Wizard101 right now, man.
Nice.
On the
Alright.
Wizard101 Twitter.
What happened on the Wizard101 Twitter? What's going on?
They're like, post a picture of your favorite mount, and we'll put you in a raffle, and 5 winners next Monday will get a free new mount.
Nice. I wish that
Yeah,
wasn't too much trouble for me to go through in order to get. Seems like a whole two
yeah,
seconds out of my life, you know?
you know,
I have a
but it's like
similar
pirate.
mentality that they have, you know? Let's
No,
see. They add a quick sell feature to Pirate. Oh my goodness, 2 seconds. Just kidding. No, I know it takes a lot longer than that, but I'm talking comparatively.
no. Literally. You could take the code from Wiz's Quick Sell and drop it into this game. Like it's literally 2 seconds.
Well, I mean, they would have to look away
No.
from Wizard for a couple seconds. I'm just saying. So, I mean, I
Yeah,
think
but
that's a
like,
bit too much to ask.
how hard is it to do that? Like, honest.
It's not that it's hard, it's that it would really take away from what they're trying to do, the resources they're trying to allocate to Wizard
Oh
101 right now.
no, they have to make Carmel.
Yeah, I mean,
Ooh,
I'm not too hyped about them, but they do have different goals than we do.
you
So,
ready to get to 1 like 50?
can we go to a different realm? Maybe in a bit. I've got to farm some gold, guys. Apparently, I'm broke.
Yeah,
So,
and I'm
but
trying to get this one damn hatch ape, so get one of your muskets or something on here.
okay.
I just need a minute. As long as it has a minotaur pet, it's good.
I don't think any of my other accounts have it, except maybe my main. I mean, I'll have to see. Do I have an adult Minotaur pet on any? No, I do not have on Francesco. No, and he barely has enough gold. Well, shoot,
Dang.
guys, I actually have to farm gold.
Oh my god, this okay. I'm porting to you. You're gonna do brass, right?
Yeah, Matthew Walker's the only one who I can morph with. Stinker is ready. I'll
Stinker.
do Stinker
Ooh.
and then I will do some farming. Okay,
All right.
Zachary took it.
Tell me when you're at scrimshaw and I'll port.
Yeah, sure.
Trying to get this bread too, buddy.
Certainly, gotcha.
I love the smell of smegma in the morning.
Not sure what Semegma is.
Dick cheese.
Oh, okay.
It's when you're not cut, like build up from stuff. I don't know. I read about this online. I got bored at 5 in the
This
morning.
is not the Scorpion the Buccaneer. If I said Stinker, it's on Matthew Walker, and it's not a Scorpion. So,
Stinker's
it's not
bad.
too hard to figure out.
Stinker's actually so bad. I don't know why people want him.
He has regroup, along with the Musketeer epics that you kind of need. Alright, well, they can't figure out
Ima-
what Stinker has on him,
Imagine
so...
having energy gear. What are you doing?
I do a lot of bets, man. What can I say?
You think that like 7 energy's gonna help?
Yeah. Well, I have more than that. I could get a full 20 off of it. That's if you buy a
I
lot
ha-
of potions. If you spam potions to get your pets, because sometimes I do that. It's very useful for that.
I have 3 energy potions in my gift list and a nautical XP booster.
Nice.
Don't know why,
Do you need
but I
gold
do.
or no?
Me? That's why I said I want to port to you.
Yeah, well, go. Yeah, go ahead and port.
I'm porting to Matthew Walker.
Go for it. Yeah, go for it. Don't worry, Zachary. I just got to get some gold on that account. That was supposed to be for Edward Hallbrook, but I don't know. He wasn't paying attention, so I'm just going to go ahead and do this brass run instead of morphing with them right now. Because I kind of need gold. So you know how that is, right?
I ran into brass.
Works. Oh shoot.
Don't worry, I'm grabbing my old scratch.
All right, appreciate it.
There he is. And then we get 2 more companions. I'm gonna grab Fan because of
Your
his
computer is
range.
committed. All right.
I'm gonna commit suicide with the Skylander portal.
I guess, yeah.
Wish me luck, kids. So many poisons in my hand. You know, I'm gonna fog. Do that. I'm gonna just have Fan smack this man. Oh,
Kill him.
are you bombing him?
Yeah.
You're
Go
gonna
soon.
love the doubloon I just used.
Oh, well, I love the doubloon you just used.
Plus 220 spell.
That's going to do mass. It's like a scratch buff right there.
No, it's more than a scratch buff. I mean, with the scratch buff on, it's about to do mass. But,
Yeah, that's right. It stacks with the base, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
Nice. That is
See,
quite
I'm
hefty then.
smart. I am the big brain.
I would say
But
clever.
even though Fan's about to do, like, half his health. That's how much these bombs do. 400 each. Not bad. How much he's gonna do? $700. 700 bombs, dude.
Hmm.
That's a lot. God. I need to move that. I need to move those doubloons up more since we farm more. Oh, I got a key.
Nice. We all got keys. Is that what happened? Oh, shoot. I was not paying attention.
I need my 7 pages of doubloons I have. Where are my mojo power ones? I know I have a bunch.
Don't worry too much.
Yeah, but like I have nothing better to do. I got these right here. You get all the good ones front. Right there.
I'm going to go ahead and port my other one to Matthew Walker. Yeah, this works. Everyone except for Matthew Walker needs gold, so I'm just going to do everyone else. Get ready to get on the sigil.
One moment.
Alright,
I just need to make sure I got all of them out there.
certainly.
My doubloons are a wreck right now.
Hmm.
I have 37 level.
I don't pay
I've
attention to my doubloons. I kill without them.
Oh well, yeah,
Chit
but I
chat.
think 200 extra spell power helps a lot.
Why does it keep porting me to this life fountain when I'm trying to port to
Just port
Matthew
to me.
Walker?
I already had a port there.
It's wrong. It doesn't have yet this one.
I'm on the sigil.
Alright. Oh, because I can't go to Area 1. That's why. Crap.
I'm on area. Just tell everybody to go to One-Eyed Jack.
I'll just go to Area 2. For now. That works. Area 2 in Avery. Here we go. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Jason. Xavier.
Who's this? Who's this Ching Zing? No, get off my sigil. I'm going to this other sigil. You're gonna hop on this sigil.
Port to me, will you? Not Matthew
Uh,
Walker, Lawrence. Port to
I only have
Lawrence.
one. I only have one Lawrence added.
Alright, port to him.
I'm already in the morphing tent.
It's not the morphing tent. It's the other place. It's brass. We're doing another brass just to make sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Port. You don't have the other
Yeah,
Lawrence added? No, you don't.
no, but I do have Matthew Walker.
Okay, I'll go outside again then. Here we go.
You have a lot of Lawrences, man. You gotta add
Yes,
me
I
on
do.
all of them.
Yeah, probably should.
You should probably not name all of your characters the same thing.
It's easier for me to keep track of, so that way if I'm in a crowd of people, I can just pick out Lawrence very quickly and easily. The outfit, too, is kind of hideous for a reason. Alright, hold on. Why does it port me to... Yeah, you're right. You know, we gotta go to One-Eyed Jack. He was right. He's put me between the two different areas. What?
Yeah. Wow. You mean I was correct about something like I always am? Shit.
What the heck?
Gosh. Like somebody who's been playing this game a lot longer than you, buddy.
I guess, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, you will trog for the dub.
Yeah, how's the sound, and audio, and visual?
Pretty good. You know, a
Okay.
little like stream lag, but not that bad.
Okay.
Just like 0.2 second behind on stream lag. Like it's nothing serious.
All right, that's perfect. Means the
So
stream
I'm
delay
guessing
is
brass
working.
is right here, right? This is brass monkey.
Yeah, just port them. Well, you don't have them added. Never mind. Yeah, that's
I
you
open
used
the
your own
door.
key. Okay, gotcha.
I have a bunch too.
Perfect. Hold on. Oh shoot.
I ran in. I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm
well, I
about
got
that
dragged
life.
in, and now no one else is in there to face him. So we're soloing it. Or duoing it, whichever.
All right, I'll bring my good team.
I
Where's
forgot to
Tricky
bring my other
Vinny?
characters.
Just
Anything.
port him in. Just port him in.
You can't port him in. This fight won't let you port.
Walk him in the fight then.
They didn't go into the dungeon, apparently. So,
Where are they?
they're outside the dungeon.
Then make him walk into the dungeon. You can do that.
No, they're outside of the gate.
What?
I didn't think they were either. It's just, I don't know.
But I saw them all in the sigil.
I did too. I don't know what happened.
Oof, Pirate101 be selling their servers now, I swear. We're they're running all of Pirate 101 servers on like a 1999 Dell like box computer.
It does seem that way, to be honest. Game just does not run nearly as smooth. Like, you host a small event with 20 people who show up, and the servers crash, and you're like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way, guys. Like, there is no way. Yeah, something is up. That's all I can say as far as all that goes. Something
Pirate
is
101
seriously up.
getting shut down? Question mark.
I mean, King's Owl's Pirate 101 is getting shut down. The game
There's another one?
itself ain't going anywhere. Yeah, already. I can't say too much about it, but yeah.
You mean somebody stole the code?
I I know someone who knows someone who knows someone who knows someone who knows someone. That's all I can say because let's just say technically speaking, I'm not allowed to know more than that. But yeah, I mean with as many people who are still somewhat passionate about the game,
It's like
um,
Toontown, right? Are they doing like a Toontown type thing?
yeah, that's what it's often compared to, yeah. I'm hoping
Like,
it'll be a little more like how Command and Conquer and Age of Empires was kind of brought back. I'm hoping it'll be a little more along that lines. I'm not as fond of the MMO aspects of Pirate 101 as I am of the other ones. I kind of,
I like MMOs.
well, fair enough, but I like the idea of having a game where you can just join a lobby and get a match right away. Something that facilitates that aspect of it a little bit more. But I also think that the art and story in a game are also fun. So I think that I'm trying to think of the name of the company now. Well, Riot, its holding company is Tencent, but Tencent, my
Oh,
bad.
like League, yeah. Riot, dude.
Yeah, Riot. I think they have the right idea, to be honest. Well, there's a even smaller indie group called War Selection, and how they dev their game is they essentially host a tournament each and every other week or something like that, and then they have the winners of those tournaments essentially sit down with them for like half an hour or so and tell them what they want to have changed, and they implement those changes, and that's how they direct that game, and it's been growing steadily. It's a very small game, but still, at least it's growing and has the
Yeah,
right
true.
model.
Facts. Big facts. Big facts. All right. Are you at the morphing tent yet, or
Is
something
there a
like that?
chance you can farm with me? Sure. Port to me on any of my characters. I'm surely I have you added on somebody. Yeah. All right.
All right. Let me hop in this. Ain't nobody taking my spot.
Right. Perfect.
Got
And we
it
all got
last
in there.
second.
Mhm.
Banger.
I'm gonna make sure everyone's here before I open up the thing. All right. Oh, but it's because I ported to. Oh my goodness. It's because I ported to Matthew Walker. That's why instead of porting to my main.
Are you in here?
Yeah, I'm coming. Just meet me out here in Rum When I Jack in Scrimshaw. That's
Can't
what you
you
should do.
port them in? Cause
No, you
you
can't
left.
port in this area. You can do that in
You can
Blightbeard,
port
but
into you can no you can port into the nightmare sewers.
yeah, the Nightmare Sewers, yes you can. See, usually
Alright,
how I
bet.
do it is I have Matthew Walker farm the
You're
place.
in a fight right now.
Yeah, I'm with you. Come in. Come in.
I'm not.
Oh gosh, I swear this is so confusing. I'll be done in a second. I'm right by the brass monkey. You went in with me.
No, I didn't.
Cla what? Okay,
I
hold on.
think I think you got ported in before me because I went in there by myself. That's what I was asking. Are you gonna port to me?
Oh, well, I guess I
Or
could.
Pirate 101 bugs that they probably won't ever fix.
Alright, rum one-eyed Jack. I'm going to start farming with Matthew Walker to reduce the confusion. I'll just let one of my one of my accounts lag behind and have basically no gold. Alright, where'd you go, Jason?
I'm outside the obsidian door.
Oh, are you in rum one-eyed Jack?
Yes.
I think it switched your realms.
I should be in One Eye Jack. No, I'm an Avery. How?
Good question. I don't think they have realm lock in this game. I don't know. Just streaming for 20 hours a week this game is starting to be a little bit depressing. Noticing how much it's been neglected. I don't know, it's a little bit melancholy, but at the same time, realize it's part of something bigger and better.
I'm gonna go take a shit. I'm gonna be back.
Alright, go for it. We'll fit you in there, Zachary, alright? Got a group chest. Fantastic. Got another obsidian key, how about that? Do you think I could farm Moomin too while on school Zooms? I'm not sure what you mean exactly by that. Are you talking about like right now? Because I kind of find it hard to think that there would be school on a Sunday, but I mean, I could be wrong. Everyone's different as far as that goes. I actually met people who did school on Sundays because they're Seventh-day Adventists, so who knows? Maybe you're one of those. When it starts. I mean, when I was doing online school, high school back in the day, I did do that quite a bit. So, I would get a good group of people to farm it with you too. What would probably be most important, though, is to get people who know how to cabin. I'm just saying for educational purposes, I'm not encouraging anyone, exploit this game that is totally not neglected at all. But just so you know. How's it going, Bossy Scarface? Can't wait to play this game. My bro finally got the Bone Dragon on Wiz from Lost Pages, so we're going to start playing Pirate. Well, welcome. You've come to the right place for sure, my man. So, um, I'm actually part of Aquilian Palace, which has a lot of great events and stuff, and we love to help new players and offer them services. How's it going? Mental Fatality, good luck. At Scarface, he says, yes, good luck, good luck. What is cabin lol? Yeah, for educational purposes, I'll just describe it for you, okay? And by no means am I encouraging you to exploit this totally not neglected game. But essentially, you go here when you're inside of a dungeon and you've finished it. Of course, you have to finish the dungeon first, and you have to go back to the floor. So I'm just showing you how to do this for educational purposes. I'm not, once again, I have to reiterate this, but I'm not encouraging that you exploit this totally not neglected game. But you go here to the preview while you're inside the dungeon. Then, while you're inside, you wait around for about 2 minutes, and then you just go outside and you continue farming. There's a reason why I don't do this on stream, because it's exploiting. So, yeah, for educational purposes, I just showed you how to exploit this game. Don't exploit, by the way; it's horrible. Uh, and yeah. This game is totally not neglected at all. So it has lots of these exploits. Yeah, yeah. I'll just put it to you that way. All right, let's get one with Zachary. Yeah, I would agree. And a lot of people outside of King's Isle would agree, and a lot of people inside of King's Isle would agree as well. So that is a fact. The concept of a fantasy chess MMO strategy game is something that's really new. It's not something that you see anywhere else. I've looked just about everywhere. I think the closest thing I could find was XCOM, and that's more, focused on the individual and has less of the companion collecting aspects that this game has. You don't see like a large number of units in turn-based combat like you see in Pirate. So yeah, I think XCOM is probably the closest thing I've seen to this game. This game has a unique it has a unique feel to it. It doesn't just have a unique feel; it is a unique game. So it's really sad that it's not going anywhere currently. The best we can really hope for is to build a community uh, we can carry with us as soon as King's Isle shuts down its own servers. You like XCOM? You're into strategy games. Yeah, same here. I'm a little more into RTS genre. I I guess I would have to look a little bit into XCOM PvP. That would be something worthwhile. I heard that there's like a Gears of War Tactics or something like that, which is a ripoff of XCOM. So it's becoming a somewhat popular, more popular genre. So yeah, and I need to change out my PvP companions there. Yeah, probably not going to kill this turn. Oh well. I'd say as far as games go, like I think the Total War series, I got Napoleon Total War because it was the cheapest. And I heard it was basically the same thing as the others without all the fancy doodads and stuff. Then there's Age of Empires, and back in the day, I did play some Command and Conquer. Um, After Carmel, do you think they could at least give Pirates something to be updated? Well, I don't know about that, man. I mean, fill in the blank world for Wizard 101. Goodness, I kind of forgot what other worlds they could possibly add to Wizard 101. Now they have caramel in Wizard 101. I guess they need chocolate now. So no, I don't really think so. Metal Fatality. It's a nice thought though. It's a nice thought. Yeah, I don't think they really will, but who knows? We probably get something small. Who knows? Cool Ranch and Wizard. Yeah, honestly though, Cool Ranch and Wizard, another generic card game built into a grindy pay to win MMO. We got to really pay some more attention to this special concept for a game. I'm just saying, you know, just saying. By the way, I'm not being sarcastic whatsoever. Not at all. 100% would never be sarcastic about anything I say. But, yeah, what can I say? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to invite y'all to my Discord server. Y'all seem pretty cool. Um, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and grab the link as soon as I collect all my loot and put that in the stream chat for you. Or, I guess I could just put my name. Here we go, Zachary. I want the pride view of a group chest. Yeah, I wish Rio was here. Rio's, oh wow, it's got to be the first time I've ever received 2 skeleton keys. It's quite nice. No, it's interesting because, you would think that you want to pin everything on the devs, but the devs want to update this game just as much as we do. It's that the company can't allocate the resources to updating the game, if y'all are wondering. I've talked to a couple of them before. We have Decius, we have Spark, and some other people who admit that there are a lot of bugs and stuff that really need to be addressed. But yeah, they have issues with contracts um, and how much money they're essentially making in this game versus Wizard101. This is very pay to win. It's making so much more money. At any rate, my Discord is Napoleon, hashtag 4252. I'm also going to grab the server link in just a second. Let's see, main server, main server. So, being said, I don't mean to crap too much on Wizard or anything like that. But here we go. Wizard is dumb now with all the pay-to-win spells from packs. Yeah, I don't appreciate that aspect or not as well. I don't appreciate the overpowered wands and stuff like that, the Maycasts. Pirate also, when they implemented ranked PvP, they really showed how out of touch they were with the players by allowing things like Old Scratch, and for a little while they allowed doubloons, and they allowed basically a coat from the Tower of Mu Manchu, which was busted. They included that. So essentially people with no skill got free wins, because why not? They bent over for Kingzal. But yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think the next step really going forward with this game is to actually have devs or whoever's working on this game allow them a little bit of time to kind of get in touch with what's actually going on and the real problems, and then actually have them work on that. But that's a long-term solution. They kind of need money now because they're not doing too well financially. Except if you want to, count the lockdown boom. Um, I guess that does count for something. So, let's give you all a little perspective there. What are the quotes and fan arts of the week? So, today's your last day. We always announce those Monday morning. Be sure to upvote what I posted in the chat. It was like some Hydra fan art for one of the clans in this game. Or, post your own excellent piece and try and get votes on that. So you vote essentially by reacting to it. But yeah. You made one of your own? Fantastic. I'll have to have a look at those. And then there's also screenshot of the week as well. I forgot to mention that. Hold on. I'm going to have to pour it in real quick. Okay, thank goodness. Well, you just gave them like $50 yesterday. Yeah, no, like, spending is addicting in and of itself. I feel ya. I don't judge you for that whatsoever. I'd say, like, the favorite thing I like to spend my money on is quad screening and penta screening, because you get to have a larger army to actually wield in the field. And I just like managing larger numbers of soldiers in a game. Maybe it's why I love RTS so much, and maybe why IceCom doesn't have the same appeal. I'm a PvP player mostly. I think really though, the PvP players in this game are the people who are the experts at even PvE. When someone calls themselves a PvE expert, they're just saying that they're bad at the game, because I guarantee you that the PvP players are able to farm bosses, about twice as fast. They know all the information because they have to. They really do. They really do try hard for every single advantage they could possibly get. So it all goes down to taking pride in perfecting your craft. But yeah. And the funny thing is, us PvP players, we kind of meme rank PvP. Yeah, we do it. Yeah, we are pretty decent at it, but there's a lot of broken stuff in the game. For example, you know how damage rolls can ordinarily make something do either 800 damage or 2000 damage? Combined with criticals and stuff. Well, combine that with Old Scratch, and that's even more broken. And the game essentially is decided by who gets first turn, who gets a critical. Then we have Boon, which didn't really need to be added as well. You guys have a lot of broken stuff in this game. Summons, like literally things that act as meat shields that you literally do not control. It's just kind of dumb to add those to the game, especially considering some of them have stuff like Hold the Line, super hits, vicious charges, stuff like that that really do shift the course of a match simply based off of chance. Like none of this was needed. Oh, yeah, Valkor actually showed me that art. Pretty sure a lot of people will appreciate your fan art. Not sure or not, but maybe you could put that to the community letter as well, like email it to the community manager via, Pirate 101 community. Maybe you'll get featured in the newsletter. What was I even talking about? I just finished like writing a book actually about this game and how PvP is related to PvE. I explained the combat in this game, the best places to farm, how to set up your pirate, and why. Some concepts like cornering and bombing your opponent, leaving a line of retreat, stuff like that. A lot of tactical stuff in there. It's about 121 pages currently. Um, Guides on just about everything you can imagine in the game. So that just came to a completion today. We're going to be posting that at the end of the month. I'm so hyped. Yeah, same. How much will it be? Well, it's for free. It's my work for Aquilian Palace. It's literally what I've been stressing out about all month. Like, I've been spending the 20 hours a week streaming for Pirate, but that's my other work that I do. Okay, I'm not sure this guy is high enough level to really join. So, I'm going to have to remove Carlos Painter real quick, and then I'm going to have to rejoin. Oh, great. Oh, thanks so much, Bossy Scarface. I appreciate that. Yeah. Alright, just don't join combat, Zachary. Not sure if you did or not. Okay, good. Don't join. I'm just going to have to use one of my keys. We're gonna restart this. I removed that guy who ported to me, so don't worry about it. We're good now. Is Rio coming today? I'm honestly not sure. I mean, it's Sunday. I know like some of the people who are a little more religious will spend all day in church, which I'm not bashing at all. But people without those restraints, do game a little bit on Sundays, which is why I was like debating on whether I should stream on Sundays or not in the first place. So I'm already, we already have people who can write pretty good fan fiction novels. What's the book called? How to Pirate 101? By lol, bad joke, yeah. Um, that's a funny idea. Originally it was The Art of Pirate 101 Combat, but I think that sounded a little bit too much like The Art of the Deal, and I thought that people might, be offended, particularly if they sided more on the left wing. And I'm not hugely political myself. I just happen to read a lot, that's all. So I was like, maybe this name needs to be changed. I thought maybe, my struggle in Pirate 101, essentially trying to build a higher PvP community because that tends to retain players. I thought maybe people would associate that with a certain other book written by a German chancellor that's, yeah, I didn't want to associate with that. So I'm like, oh my goodness, what do I do for a title? And I thought, oh, a guide for everything in Pirate 101. I'm pretty sure that that can't be misunderstood. So that's currently the name for the guide. So, yeah. Thought about doing the pirate, which, that could be misinterpreted as, someone who likes The Prince by Niccolo Machiavelli, and a lot of people don't like that guy either, so I can't offend those people. Yeah. I don't know. I just think of the titles of the books that I read, or I don't read them. I'm just kidding. I don't. I would never read such horrible, frowned upon books, But totally don't. But yeah, no. I don't think the title is really what's important at the end of the day. But yeah, it's just a guide for everything in Pirate 101. And I plan on adding what I would love to see change in the game as well in later editions of the book because it's only 121 pages long and it's not even that. I would prefer the book to be shorter and have more pertinent information in it. That's really what I consider to be a good book. I don't like it puffed with swelling and other embellishments like that. Um, Straight to the point. Well, what's the book called? Hold on, no, I'm reading the chat that's already been put down. But yeah, gotta be careful out there, guys. Gotta be careful. Oh, it's just like a month ago that we completed work on the Aquilian Palace Pirate 101 server. We really have Green to thank for that, though. He's been working so hard for us. And this is despite him being a Wizard 101 player. So we got a lot of allies in the pirate community who've been really helping this movement. Yeah, yeah, I try to be politically correct. I try. So I took like one of those political compass tests, and I realized that I should not get involved in politics at all because the thing put me like on the far right, and it labeled me as an authoritarian. I was like, okay, now I know that I can't ever get involved in that type of thing because I don't think people like that. Does KingsIsle even know that a pirate revival thing is happening? They definitely do. Um, they know about the movement for sure. Both KingsIsle Live and Pirate 101 themselves have commented on it. There were quite a few people who were banned from a live stream, a KingsIsle live stream for spamming it in the chat. Kind of gave it a little bit of a negative name, I guess. I'm not one that really agrees much with spam. I mean, I do appreciate their zeal, so to speak, but I think there are a little more better ways to deal with that. I think we just need to extend our arms into other social medias. We really need to take advantage of TikTok, Snapchat, some of the newer social medias. I've currently expanded from YouTube to Twitter to Discord to Facebook to LinkedIn, and I had a Minds account and a VidMe back in the day, and I had a Mixer as well. But we will expand elsewhere, and really what we're trying to do is we're trying to get that hashtag to start trending everywhere we can, so people can see the potential in the game. It's really an uphill battle, but I'm really passionate, so we will succeed. I'm sure other people are passionate about it as well. Video games are a good way to get rid of politics. Well, as long as the masses exist, politics will always be necessary. So, and what we may think of as politics aren't actually politics. It's just, a certain group of people trying to get the moral high ground over another. So it's always what it's been. You virtue signaling from all demographics, essentially. And the real politics that's going on are people who actually realize what's going on and they can manipulate the masses. So that's real politics right there. What we may think of as politics, that's not real politics. Um, but I don't know. That might be offensive. I don't know. Sometimes I just say stuff that's true too much. What's this? I think you should run for president. No, I don't know about that, man. I think that it's really interesting. People they like pin like a cape onto whoever it is, the prime minister, the president, you name it. Those people have key holders that they have to satisfy, special interests and stuff like that. For example, um, you know, Trump gets a lot of his power from the steel industry in the United States and some other places like that. It's something inevitable that in order to have power in the first place, you have to persuade key holders to that power. It's a necessary evil, and I'm sure that both people on the right and the left, they try to get their vision for the world into place via them and their friends, and sometimes they bow to special interests, and they kind of have to. So it's not like someone gets elected president and all of a sudden they can do whatever they want. In an ideal world, that's the way it would be, but yeah, it's not that simple. You've always had an interest in Pirate when it's first released, but that was when you were younger and your brother would always beg for stuff for Wiz, so I never asked for subs to things until I got a job. Oh yeah, no, fair enough. Wizard is more of a children's game. Um, it's something that definitely should appeal more to children. Simple, long, drawn-out animations, as opposed to quick, spectacular ones that you have in Pirate, for example. I like the rework that they did of their version of Skull Island, whatever it's called. The name for that world is escaping me. I forgot what it's called. Um, Gosh. Yeah, yeah, I'm not sure. Wizard City, thank you. Thank you. I'm read that other comment up there. I think you should run for president and make a law that King Zal has to work on Pirate 101. No, that's not going to happen. Speaking of key holders, like I was watching some video clip recently of how Vladimir Putin dealt with some of his industrial oligarchs that essentially is in the more centralized the industry is more centralized in Russia. It's less of a free market. So this is how he had to deal with a dispute that some of them were having between each other. So essentially, there's a transit system, like a railway in Russia, that allows people to get to work. And it had broken down because one oligarch essentially was like, hey, we're not going to provide you with the metal and the oil in order for you to run your railway. We want to jack up the prices and stuff like that because we don't like you. And then like Vladimir Putin had them all uh, called a conference, forced them to all attend, and then he like packed the room full of people who could not get to work that day because all the trains had shut down. And then he basically humiliated them on Russia Today, which is like their um, news agency, because they do a good job of clamping down on that. Like they don't have free open press there. So he used that to basically humiliate them and force them to cooperate and get a deal signed to where they would start work on the railway again and get it fixed up so people could go to work. Because essentially what they were planning on doing was pinning that all on this guy right here and his administration. But he was like, oh, no, no, no. This will give me an excuse to get rid of you guys. Um, so that's an example of how you might like deal with key holders to power right there. And that right there is a great example of how it's not really quite that simple when it comes to politics. It's not simply, what are your economic and moral ideas. It's never that simple. But yeah, can you hatch now? Gusto, yes, absolutely. Certainly. I got you. All right. I'm going to switch my camera over to the other account. Awesome Sauce is bringing some players to this game. That's amazing. That really is. But yeah, video games will never get rid of politics. That is impossible. So you have him added, and he's a Marleybone already. Wow, last time I checked on him, I think he was he was just finishing up. What's that place? The cowboy place. Cool Ranch. He was just finishing up Cool Ranch. I know a couple of people have him added. Um, I appreciate and support the guy. He's great. If more big YouTubers take interest in Pirate 101, the better. Well, he genuinely enjoys it, so I don't think you could like do anything like what Mixer did. Be like, yo, we're trying to revive this game. Pay you a bunch of money to revive it. No, that would end in disaster. It takes actual passionate people um, to create things in order to make them successful. So that whole thing that happened with Mixer, man, that was a bit of a tragedy. I actually had a Mixer. It's a funny thing. Who else here had a Mixer? Did anyone get a Mixer? Anyone even make one? Like even to like view some of the streamers? I like sat in on one of Ninja's streams once. It was all right, man. It was all right. I'm not a big Fortnite player, but I was like curious, like what's the deal with this ninja guy? Why is he such a big deal? And then I was like, yeah, no, he's pretty chill. So, Musket or Buccaneer? I'm going for the Musketeer one right here. Big Giggles, yeah. Now I see why people love Big Giggles. That's a very good counter Buccaneer pet right there. Because elusive in the Kraken's armor. I would say elusive is better on Musketeer than True Grit. True Grit's a little bit overrated. It's okay. But people be like, no, I want the True Grit pet when they could be getting the elusive pet. And elusive pet's like miles better. Hey, how's it going, Star Wars Rock? Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Just chilling and trying to help people quest and farm in this game and having deep philosophical questions about, or discussions, I should say, about the future of this game. Like, we just notice how the servers crash as soon as there's like a party of 30 people. Just 30 people in a realm other than Avery. And I'm saying other than Avery. Like, if you go to, like, One-Eyed Jack, for example, the server starts to crash. There starts to be 3 or 4 areas in um, that particular area. Sub-areas, I should say. We're like, what are they running the servers on? Like, what are these servers? Are they like Dell, Windows XP servers or what? Like, I don't know. Like, it's obvious to see that they're gradually shutting down. Could you help with a final upgrade to Old Scratch? Sure, I would be glad to. I don't think there's anyone else who needs help with pets, is there? Because if there is, oh, there's Edward. Shoot. Why did Edward disappear? No, hold on. It's because I'm in Realm Avery on that account. That's why. You do in 10 minutes? I'm going to help Star Wars Rock with Old Scratch real quick while I wait for the promo. Alright, just meet me here in Realm One-Eyed Jack. Yeah. So, yes, guys, I seriously do think that, you know, I was like not convinced at first that, you know, King's Isle would shut down Pirate 101. I thought, well, people have been saying that for years, they're never going to do that. But with the problems we've been experiencing with the game, simply on the servers themselves, not just the fact that they neglect it, but that they're obviously downsizing. I do think that, you know, Exile will shut down their game, and then there'll be like a rework. So we just need to build the community for that rework when it does happen. That's essentially how it's going to go. Can I help you with Kane? I could do on one account. I don't have that area bot on any of my accounts except one of them. So hold on, I'm going to wait for whoever it is. Was it Star Wars Rock? To show up here, and we're in Scrimshaw, by the way. Star Wars Rock. We're in Scrimshaw. Oh, you're Brandon. Fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and rearrange my deck a little bit. On this character, I still have a lot of my PvP gear on, so go ahead and change that real quick. Because this boss, I kind of like to kill it quickly. You feel me? Put on max bomb gear. Put on my teleport. Yep, good. Yep, good. Yep. No, not good. Powers. I'm going to put that TP a little further up.
Yo, what's going on, Abe?
Hey, how's it going, Edward? Good
Good.
to hear you again. I was just doing a chill questing and farm if you were trying to help this guy with his Old Scratch promotion here.
Nice. Need any
We're
help?
Not.
Are you guys filled up?
Yeah, we're filled up. We're like in there already practically. 2, 1.
Alright, no problem.
Now we're in. Yeah, but it's good to like hang with you or be in a call like that. Always is good. We're noticing how when a small group of 30 people can crash like a realm. We're
Oh,
thinking
yeah.
we're thinking like those are like that's like the writing on the wall. Like I'm saying that we should actually be more hopeful for this game because of that, because it means that Pirate is gradually downsizing and it will eventually abandon Pirate. And when that happens, we'll have the fan rework. We have a lot of people who are writing, like I've been on Reddit and I've read some story. You know the orphanage in
I do
Marylebone?
not. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking.
All right, hold on. Is this the Edward? Is this Edward Hallbrook? I thought you were Edward Spada for a second.
Nah, Holbrook.
Hallbrook. Okay, gotcha. Well, they wrote a story about how your pirate is essentially shipping yum to the tavern, not the Golden Bough, the tavern that's named after the tavern in Treasure Island. You know that tavern in Marylebone?
Mhm.
Yeah, the name's escaping me for whatever reason.
Yeah, I
But
don't know the name.
yeah, I don't remember the name. That's the problem. I know the name, I just don't remember it. It's named after the one in Treasure Island that the main character owns. But they're
Oh.
shipping yum to them essentially, and you know your crew gets drunk on the way, and the orphanage picks up your pirate, essentially pinches your pirate, because your pirate is a kid.
Yeah.
And it turns out that they cut funds to the orphanage, so they had the kids essentially slaving away making yum, right? So, um, so essentially, you find out that what's her name, the person who runs the orphanage, is a witch from Darkmoor, right? And so you have to beat them. You have to beat them through like a dungeon and stuff like that. So they wrote like an intricate story with all the dialogue and stuff. I was like, wow, this is incredible.
Yeah, there are
So
a lot of passionate people in Pirate.
no, like for
Don't do
real.
that kind of stuff.
I'm gonna have to read the story again to give y'all more details. I just glanced through it and I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
the dialogue was like spot on. Like Rapier was Rapier, Bonnie was Bonnie, and they had some hilarious parts
Yeah.
when both were just, absolutely drunk. It was like, where's the yum gone? The stuff we all
Yeah, I
love to
should look
see from
into that.
pirate fantasy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hold on. What am I doing here? I'm supposed to be helping you with the old scratch. Oh, and I completely forgot and went straight to Brass Monkey. Oh my goodness. You forgot to talk to Old Scratch in the tavern? Yeah, I would go ahead and do that, Star Wars. Yeah, Gusto. I thought it was as well. I think a rework is what the game needs in a new aggressive marketing campaign. Yeah, absolutely. I was looking at it's like some mobile company based in Great Britain. I was looking like what they required for their marketing director because they're hiring a new one, and they were like have knowledge of of TikTok, Snapchat, and the new social medias. Have accounts that have a lot of following and a lot of activity, and have a strategy to promote and constantly come up with new strategies for promoting our game. So I was like, oh wow, that sounds like something I would love to do, but for Pirate, because I look at postings, sometimes guys, sometimes I'm a little lazy, sometimes I don't spend my time writing or um, making videos. Like I wrote a book recently, but still, sometimes I like to spend some spare time um, just browsing through LinkedIn, looking at like job postings and stuff. Um, like I looked at one for QA test and I found out what that was. I actually applied for electrical arts QA tester, and essentially like what I'm going to college now, business and office admin, which is just running an office. That's essentially what QA tester does. They essentially break games and they document, exactly what they did to break the game so they can easily have it fixed. That's essentially what a QA tester does. And I was like, oh wow, I kind of already do that.
Yeah.
It's just a no-name college called North Shore Technical Community College. It's about an hour from where I live, so
Nice.
it's not anything big. The big one people go to is usually Southeastern or LSU, but I don't want to pay a pile of money, so
Yeah, I get you.
it's not worth it to me. I'd rather work on my own projects too. Like, I'd rather be that person who walks into an interview with a really amazing portfolio than an amazing piece of paper that says I have a degree. That's the way I look at it. Because at the end of the day, it's not even the position. I just want to end up in a place where I'm providing for myself and I'm working on the things in life that I want to work on. What am I passionate
Yeah.
about? I'm passionate about the concept that Pirate 101 has, so I want to work on something related to that. All right, fantastic. I'm go ahead and port back now that you're ready, and we'll help you with Old Scratch. And this time I'll remember and I won't get carried away. Here we go, Brandon. Let's go. I'll port my other accounts in just a second. Where is it at? I don't want to tell you guys exactly where I live. I'll give you a hint though. It's close to New Orleans, but it's not, I won't say how close. I think that's a little too much information. Here we go. Here's Old Scratch. Support my other guys here so they can help you out. Keeping old scratch. Well, you have to for the promotion. Oh, you meant the college. Yeah, no, it's a little too close to where I live. So, if I say it's an hours away, that's pretty dang close. But yeah, and yeah, it's only an associate's. That's all I ever wanted to go for. All right. I had to
Whenever he
retake
finishes.
biology and stuff like that because it's like one of the requirements for you know how the general education they have you do that even in college, stuff
Yeah,
that's not like related to your degree.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know any of y'all doing that right now, but it's kind of what I just recently. Well, I only have like one semester left actually, and I'll be taking one semester off, so let's earn a little bit of money before I go back. Can you help you with your musketeer gear? Yeah, I can help you with your musketeer gear. I'm guessing you still need Southern Cross Gem, which is a place I like to farm called Lopan. So, could definitely help you with that. No problem at all there.
Whenever you have time, you could get me a stinker morph. That'd
Oh
be
yeah,
great.
sure.
I
Sounds good.
just
I'll
finished getting my last one up to level 30.
your
Takes a
last
while
stinker,
for me. Yeah, the last one I morphed with you.
even with double pet XP.
No, I don't have a member.
Oh yeah, no, a lot of people don't.
I'm
That's right.
thinking about getting it because I have a buck on the same account. I only have one account, but I never finished the prospector challenges on that buck. Like I have two more left.
Mm,
Aquila and Mushu,
yeah.
or yeah, and I need to finish those so I can like, because I want to start doing some buck XP again because I kind of miss it, but it's not really complete without that, and I have to farm for some more gear.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, how good is your computer out of curiosity, Edward?
Not the best, I
Okay,
would
never
say.
mind. This did not work for you then.
What is it?
Oh no, no, the whole quad screening thing. I'm just hoping
Oh
that,
no.
we get people who quad screen. It will help people experience some of the more populated benefits of the game, if you know what I mean. So
Yeah,
you
I
can
get
build a
it.
community around that.
My
Like for
computer's pretty old.
example, I can do consistent 3v3 streams because me and Rio both pentascreen. So
Yeah,
even if no one shows up, we can still entertain the viewers, uh, and they can still kind of experience it.
yeah,
So,
that's really good.
oh, and pets too. Like the pets are so much better now. We have all those accounts. One single account would not be able to get all those good pets ever. It's like
Yeah.
impossible.
The only thing I'll say is like is pretty good about having one account for me is that I really only need to farm with one pirate for the gear, and I could just put it in the shared bank, switch it out. So I don't need to farm on multiple pirates the same
Yeah,
stuff.
well, the thing is, if you farm on multiple pirates, your hat, boots, coats, and all that other stuff, it all drops at this exact same time anyway, right?
Yeah,
So
true.
whenever you farm somewhere, it's always a win. You always come home with something you want. And the thing
Yeah.
is people be thinking, oh, I need the perfect gear before I do PvP. No, you don't. You could go there with bizarre gear
No.
and do decent as long as you have one for it and you have some attacks and stuff.
Yeah,
People should. Mhm,
I literally, like I just went back on my buck, like yesterday, I guess,
mhm.
and like his gear's not the best. It's kind of meta gear, except for like the hat and the weapon. I was using the Mu Manchu axe, and like surprisingly, like I went into rank and did a free match because I still had that up since I didn't do any for this season,
Yeah,
and I actually won, which is so surprising because it's been over a year since I've done any PvP with my buck.
gotcha.
But it's like you don't even need to have that like the best gear, you know?
No, not at all. No, that's some myth people have bought into. They see like
Yeah,
some guide somewhere and they're like, oh my goodness, I have to have the perfect gear.
yeah,
So far from the
for,
truth.
yeah. For my musketeer, I have like all the gear I have on him is meta gear, but
Nice.
I mean it's it's like I mean except for the boots because I haven't bought the gladiator bundle yet, so that would be the
Yeah,
only thing.
well,
But
those aren't really made either. Um,
yeah,
as
it's
far as boots go, you have a couple of options. I mean, why would you buy the Gladiator Gators, spend $40 when you can just hop down to the bazaar and buy the same thing essentially for like a little bit of gold?
yeah,
It's like no point.
that's what I have. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
but
Or you can get the heal if you prefer to have that heal for the late game. Say, if one of your teammates dies, you do have the heal range, which gives you a unique advantage.
yeah.
So,
There are a lot of ways to play. Like you don't need
mhm.
the perfect gear. I see there's this one girl, um, well, I don't want to assume, but her pirate's a girl, I guess, and
Mhm.
Her name's Tavia, and she runs two Soul Reapers on a
No.
musket,
Well, that's
and
not a
it's
good
like,
idea compared to other stuff you could even just buy at the bazaar. Like, it's more
yeah, I
worthwhile to
know.
have rallies. I
I
don't
was
get
like, I've
that.
never seen that before, but she's like committed to it. Like it's been a while since I've seen her run something else, and I mean,
No,
it's she
that
doesn't
guy
win everything,
is
you
that
know.
guy is high and intoxicated half the time. I know that guy. When you
Oh,
get to a call, he's
okay.
like, "Hey, Marmy, have you seen the weed ban yet?" And we're like, "Oh my goodness, this guy's an idiot."
Oh,
So,
yeah,
yeah, I mean, he claims he's one of the best, but a lot of people who are crazy in this game do that. Do you have to pay
yeah.
crowns for rank PvP or is it free? If you are a membership, if you have a membership, it's free. Otherwise, you have to pay crowns, but it's like 280 crowns for a day pass, and you can easily get that doing quizzes, trivia. So,
I think I think your first match of the thing is
season
also
is free. Yeah, it's true.
yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and get you a Morph Edward Hallbrook.
All
I
right.
think I have you added. Oh, perfect to do. No problem, Star Wars Rock. Always glad to help you. And other people in the community, of course. Here we go. I'll be doing some runs of the other dungeons. Lopan. I'll do Lopan later for you, Zachary. Now, it turns out that, like, I'm curious, like, what do you think is meta? Like, where do you get the idea of meta? Because there are a couple different people who have different ideas for Musketeer. I could tell you what's
Yeah,
most effective, if you
I
prefer.
see Meta as like things that most people are using, or like the gear that is like I don't know widespread. Like I see a lot of people
Yeah,
using it, but it's like the tower hat,
yeah,
um
and
the
Totem, right?
um no, I don't use the totem for my totems. I actually run 2/4, which I want to
Uh,
get rid of that because I want to use once I get a stinker pet. I would like to use um, grit 2 just for like because I'm seeing a whole bunch of different people running different
Yeah,
classes and stuff, and I feel like it might help out a little bit. But
it does if it's used right. It's thing is you can see grit end up killing your pirate, particularly if it's combined with the pirate Nausicaa charge against the pirate. Sometimes it can be
yeah,
used to its advantage. The main reason I like that charm is actually because of the quick adjust, but the pet does have true grit as well. Um, what was I going to say? As far as the two forts thing, I would prefer to just go one fort, one VA. That way, if an area is purged and you need to refort someone, for example, you have that. Or in the late game, it's
yeah,
always useful. Um, but if you really think about it, a musketeer should be marching down the field immediately and not forwarding and shielding anyone. It needs to start doing damage almost instantly. You need to let your privateer fort you and your swashbuckler fort you.
yeah.
That's what's most ideal.
I'm
What do you have for
mainly
your charm?
talking.
What's up?
I'm mainly talking like solo, like just 1v1s.
Oh,
That's
1v1s.
that's usually what I do. I'm not
Yeah.
big into 3v3s.
That you would have to get help from someone else. I think really though, like I do play 1v1 every now and then, and I did a pretty decent in a tournament or two with musket. And what I found is that the same 3v3 setup seems to work okay. Just go very attack heavy. I think
Yeah,
Musketeer does very, very poorly as a support. Like, that's the reason why I don't carry 50 different hides and 50 different forts and 50 different Valor armors. Just
yeah,
one Valor fort, one Valor armor, and the hide that's strained. But a lot of people will come up to me and are like, "You're not wearing meta gear," and I'm like, "Well, I win with it, so what's your point?"
yeah. True.
Um, so I don't know. I have experimented with the full support musketeer, but I've not found it very useful at all. Even Witch
Yeah,
Doctor does a better job of being a support. Can you hatch a
yeah,
Buccaneer, please? Yeah, sure. I'll hatch a Buccaneer with you. But yeah, I mean, I would try team PvP out. I get that, you have to wait and get a team together, and that's really the main thing that takes away from it for me, at least. Or at least that's the way it used to be for me. Now I don't have to deal with that problem because I trio screen and I have friends and stuff who do the same.
yeah.
But if
I
you ever
used to have.
find yourself in that situation where you can actually do it and not have to wait for hours in order to get on the sigil, I would do that just to try it out.
Yeah, I used to have. I used to be in like a quote clan. It
Uh-huh.
wasn't like we weren't like into practicing or anything. It was just a group of people, you know. And we did a couple 3v3s, but nothing serious
Right.
or anything. And
Yeah, what was the clan?
you know what? I couldn't even remember the name. It
Was it
I can
Navy?
remember the. I
Invictus
don't
Diamond
know.
Navy?
I remember uh Trevor Kipton was in it,
Oh,
and
that guy's an Avery champion.
Ivy Ivory Toe for
Q, yeah.
um two,
Oh, I know who that
and
was. It's Dynasty. Yeah, no, I know. I remember them.
yeah,
Dynasty,
but then
SJWs, man, those people, I don't know what's wrong with them. Like as soon as
I was
someone
just
someone gets angry at something, they're ready to hop on the bandwagon. They're like, "Oh,
yeah,
we have a reason to be outraged. Let's, be morally upright and say that it's a wonderful thing that, that they want to actually cheat someone out of a tournament match, which is essentially what happened once. So
yeah.
essentially, this other player in the game called Lola,
Oh, I know
disconnected
her.
last minute in a match and was like, "Oh, we should be able to rematch because anything's possible." It's like you literally disconnected just as you were about to get KO'd. Like I was there, I
Yeah,
saw it. Like the advantage was ridiculous. Two pirates down, most of the companions dead. It was just, and they wanted a rematch over that. I was like, "No, you're not going to waste this other team's time. They won fair and square. Y'all played
yeah,
like crap." And yeah, no. That made so many white knights angry because a lot of people blindly defend her for whatever reason. I don't know, maybe
Yeah.
because they want to. Well, I can't really say that. It'd probably be politically incorrect, but there's a term for that. It's called being a white knight. And I don't like white knights for obvious reasons. Hopefully, y'all can understand.
Yeah.
But I tried to keep it
Yeah.
politically correct.
I was offered the spot, and I was just like,
Yeah, no,
I was
it's
like
fine.
excited just to be in a clan, you know. So like I didn't really know much about like I never joined Discord calls with them, or
Yeah, no,
you know,
gotcha.
it was just uh typing in the chat. But like
Yeah, it's
we
funny. Was it
we just
was it Jacob? Deadeye Jacob was the leader or something like that? Or was it actually Trevor
in
Kipton?
Trevor was the one who mostly like told us what to do, I guess.
Yeah.
So I think it was him, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah, they're all Toontown players. That's what they all have in
yeah,
common. And the thing is it really shows because that game doesn't have any PvP in it. So guess what these players usually do most of their time? Trash talk other players, cause drama, and they avoid PvP.
yeah,
Usually.
I know.
Every once in a while they'll
Like,
do PvP, but getting them to do it is like pulling teeth. And that's why I
yeah,
hated those games. I started a clan with those people a while back called Skyway Knights, and half of them left and started their own clan. And I was like, okay, I'm starting my clan. Why don't y'all do a clan match? And for years, I could not get them to a match, but then I was like, I have an idea. I'm going to recruit some brand new players that
mm,
they don't know about. I'm going to have them wear their trash gear and continue to act like the people they always were. I'm going to trick them into doing a match versus these players that I've trained up. So I tricked this clan called Rogue back in the day into doing a match versus Hydra, which was
hmm
my clan, and we absolutely destroyed them. And for the longest time ever, as soon as I uploaded the video, like, that wasn't an official clan match. It was like, y'all suck. Y'all avoided clan matches. Like, they had nothing to say about that except they were griping, complaining that we just completely destroyed them with completely new players. And it's because they don't do PvP. They avoid PvP matches unless they think they can pick on some weak targets, and that's essentially what a lot of the Toontown players who are in our PvP community do a lot. So I don't know.
yeah.
I just don't have a good
I've
opinion
never
of the
played.
Toontowners. What's up?
Yeah, I've never played Two Town. I've heard that like a lot of pirate players played that beforehand, and I was
Hmm.
like, I the only time I heard about it was from Chris.
Is that
Um, he what's his name? His YouTube channel is DYJC something. But
Oh no, actually, I was friends with the guy for like 6 years. That's right. Oh, that guy's
yeah,
he's a bit of a nutcase, but yeah,
he is
he's good at
very
the game though. So
yeah, he's very good, but
probably the
he's like
exception to the Toontown rule. But
yeah,
yeah,
he like he stopped playing. He's like now into Toontown again, but I heard in one of his videos that like a lot of his viewers are like even pirate viewers are Toontown players, and I was like, I've never experienced that game, but and like
well,
I even just looked it up today, and I like just found out a whole bunch about it, but it doesn't even seem that interesting.
yeah, it's really
Like
not though.
pirate just seems like the better game.
Yeah, I mean the game doesn't even have PvP. How's that even a
Yeah,
question for some people, you know? So
yeah.
I don't get it.
PvP is
Like,
like
if the argument
PvP
is
is
the
the game for
community,
pirate.
I've gone to both the Wizard101 players and the Pirate101 players, and consistently they are the worst, possible people in both communities. They're always the drama
Yeah,
queens. They're always the people, who are really bad at PvP for the most part, as a general rule. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's no wonder they came from a game that literally discouraged it. So
yeah.
I heard that there were literally like there was this group of people who went around actually attempting to kill players. It was called a player kill or something like that, where you'd use your gigs and stuff to essentially get other players killed, and you literally got banned for it. And what these people were doing is they were trying
Wow.
to bully bad players. And it's like, even people
Yeah.
like that, I'm like, they even did that to their game, and I'm like, how do people
Yeah.
like this so much? I'm still wondering, you know,
Yeah.
like a place that doesn't have any type of actual competition is like, I don't know, it just doesn't sit right with me. I get that there are people who like that sort of thing, but it tends to
Yeah.
produce some very toxic players, and we're seeing it here in the Pirate and Wizard community every now and then. Alright, I was going to morph with some of you guys. Can you look at my gear and see what I need to improve? Gear-wise, let's see. Do you have a fort and do you have some attacks? That's really what you need. You need a Valor Fortress, essentially. After you get like a Valor Fortress, you should be mostly good. You should be combat ready. Now, ideally, you would have some more bombs, like maybe a bomb coat or a bomb hat. Maybe Valor armor. That's not as important. You have burst fire, the most essential thing on a musket pet. I would try and get Overwatch and Elusive, but you know, you're almost PvP ready. Let's get you the Valor Fortress right away. You have a gun with 5 range, good. You almost have the essentials. You just need one Valor Fortress, really. So let's go ahead and go to, what's the place called in Mushu? I'm gonna go there on my Buccaneer and port in. What can I get? Where can you get the stuff? You can farm Lopan for the ring. That's really what I would do. I think I have it marked in my Buccaneer, but I'm not entirely No, I don't. I have Devilfish Hollow marked in my Buccaneer. I think I have it on my Swashbucklers, though. You got Overwatch on another pet? Fantastic. Then you can just self-morph. Or I can morph with you. The only PvP I can do is quick match for Wiz PvP. Yeah, a lot of people don't really have the attention span for a game like this. Like, it's not as fast-paced like Call of Duty or well, League of Legends actually requires a little bit of patience compared to what most people like. But yeah, I mean, this game, its whole premise is not something that would appeal to, you know, Zoomers at all. Spar Chamber. Why do I have a mark at the Spar Chamber? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Alright, I'm just going to get back on my musket. I'm going to port out to Avery and use that transporter. Oh, you just got Overwatch on the one we just morphed? Oh, that's fantastic. Hopefully it gets burst fired, all that good stuff. So, no, I heard Wiz PvP is you know, just constant shield stacking and, you know, who gets first turn, who draws what in their deck, and a lot of it's simply due to chance and stuff, and I've played it a little bit myself. I think 1v1s are alright. Team PvP is complete and utter trash in Wiz. I've done 3v3s and 4v4s, and it's simply, you know, whoever gets, you know, lightning bugs and stuff like that gets first turn, shadow pips, and, you know, GG, like, can literally win the match in one turn. Which is stupid. It really is. Like, why do they take this game so seriously when that's PvP? Like, I get it, it's not a PvP game, but at the same time, you know, what's the point in playing a game with 130 or so levels plus and not having PvP as a reward at the end of it? Like, I don't get that. Like, the reward is being able to grind out bosses and stuff and get the perfect gear. Okay, that sounds great. Except it doesn't. It's boring and it's bland.
Man, what would you use the gear for? You know, you get the perfect gear, and then
Yeah,
what are you
see?
gonna use it for? Other bosses?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. For real though. Yeah, it's,
if there was one factor that I would change about pirate PvP in general, would be RNG. It's
Yeah,
not.
no, like damage rolls, for example. You know, trick shot can do
Yeah.
anywhere
Oh
from
God.
700 damage or 600 damage to 2000 damage, and that's without hide or any of
Yeah.
that other stuff.
Yeah. It's
It's stupid because I lost this match versus this guy literally because it was the only move I could do and I got the lowest roll possible. Guess what this guy does the next day? Samuel Eastman, one of the most toxic players in the game. He does this to all the players. He PvPs someone like 50 different times and he picks that one match. It's like, oh, guess what? I beat the Abe, the YouTuber, and it goes around everyone. Abe is trash, and it's like, fantastic, great. I was like,
yeah.
why don't you go ahead and go into detail a little bit about how you won that match, Mister? It's like
Yeah.
the guy's
I
so trash too. It pisses
yeah.
me
It's
off
the
that bad
difference.
players get rewarded so much in this game.
Oh yeah. The worse you play, the better the RNG is. I swear. That's what it seems like.
Yeah, it does seem that way, sometimes. I don't know, a certain amount of it is negated in team PvP because, if one bunny end doesn't go off, your other one will. It's more balanced
That's
out.
true.
It's a lot of large numbers. You get a little more consistent of a result, but at the same time, yeah, I would compare it to like dueling with smoothbore muskets as opposed to mass firearm tactics, which is
Yeah.
essentially what like Napoleon and other great generals would use. I
Yeah.
compare it to that. Like 1v1ing is like dueling with smoothbores. Team PvP is a little more like musket lines and such like that. It's the law of large numbers negates a lot of the negative aspects of RNG, but still, 12, 12 units on the field isn't enough to negate that. So,
Yeah. And like as a 1v1 player, I could tell you like RNG can sometimes be the difference between a win or loss. Like
it usually is. It's just,
like yeah, your trick shot doesn't go off. Like it doesn't it low rolls or something. Well then like what are you gonna do?
okay,
You know?
I was pissed off when I faced Lane because I legitimately outplayed her in the last tournament, right? Well, guess what? I got eliminated right away because I faced Lane like the first or second match. I forgot which it was, to be honest. I think it was first one, maybe it was second one, but I got eliminated right away. And guess what happened? Okay, so
What?
she buffed and put her hide on first, and I basically put the Nox down. The perfect placement, everything. She ran over, half her companions died, then she ran away, buffed, ran out her own buff. Okay? Used another for it. And then she uses her last shield and such, and she
Yeah.
charges in, gets all the chains of the world. I get no chains, I get all low rolls and everything. And the game like literally just cheated me out of that match. Like that was like one of those that was the point where I was like, I can't take 1v1 seriously in this game anymore. Like I just
Yeah.
had enough 1v1s in general. It's like in team PvP, I can guarantee my kills a little bit better. If I don't chain, that's not a problem. Okay?
Yeah.
I can at least get some
Yeah. And
consistent
when
results. And then that was like, I am done with taking 1v1 seriously. Like, am I going to sign up for every tournament? No. Only if a couple of my buddies beg me to, and that's
yeah.
essentially. Like, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. I don't have anything wrong against 1v1 players. The majority of people 1v1, I don't get why. Maybe because it's easier to get those matches. Maybe it's because that brings back more nostalgia for a lot of players. Maybe it's because, it's better for egos. Who knows? Who knows? But
Yeah.
it is what it is. I'm going
Yeah.
to go ahead and. What's up?
If I don't get like for first if I don't get first turn, then it's gonna be harder for me to position myself, and I could usually get around that and still win the match or still like do well at least
Mhm.
if I have knocks up. But because of that RNG, like sometimes they get knocks like at the end of the game, and it's like what like I can't do anything because like if it's a swashbuckler, like it's really hard to tank when all the swashbucklers when there's fog on and they just all rush at you and you don't have knocks.
Yeah, no,
And
knocks are so inconsistent. It's so stupid. Like half the
yeah,
time they won't knock or anything. They'll knock into the player. Like, can we get some consistency here? Like,
yeah,
Musketeer has to rely on knocks a lot of the times. Like, It's not like you can fort spam a Musketeer. If Musketeer gets hit with an Assassin Strike, it still loses half its health, and it's only as good as that first protection anyway, right? If you heal the next
Yeah.
turn, you lose your health again. It's like you're back in the same situation. Like, Musketeers actually have to have knocks that work. But yet,
Yeah.
the game screws them. It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
Musketeers can
Musketeers
get
are.
lucky, and yeah, they're freaking OP sometimes, but, the game really can screw Musketeers more than just about any other class, and it's just so annoying.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
very reliant on their powers, and when you don't get
Yo!
that,
Widley,
then
how's it going?
you're screwed.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
and
why I like Team PvP, a little bit better, because, hold on,
yeah.
because, you have a little more time in order to perform, so to speak. Whereas, hold on, I'm going to have to delete some stuff in my backpack, actually. Shoot. Crap. Right now, I have a regroup instant with the pet. Yeah, that's pretty good, actually, especially for Team PvP. Yeah, and you have other people who can throw like 2 forts on you. Like if your Swash and your Privateer are around, they can just, throw those on you, and you can worry about doing damage without worrying about the fact that you're going to die next turn if you don't
Yeah.
kill someone immediately, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't have to be quite as urgent in Team PvP, and that's one of the things I appreciated about it. That's why it's not as affected by RNG, and I'm like, as
Yeah.
soon as
It's
Rio started, getting his characters up, I was like, I'm never touching 1v1s again. Especially that match right there. That was the gravestone with RIP written on it for 1v1s for me. It was like, I'm never doing one ever again and taking it seriously. Like,
yeah.
yeah, of course I'm going to
I
try and win, but,
yeah. I feel like
not going to get
three v
angry that I
three
lose. What's up?
3v3 is the more like appealing uh way of doing PvP because of you don't have to worry about those RNG factors all the time. But
Yeah, they
I
still
feel like
affect us. Trust me.
yeah, but and 1v1s though are just so much more readily available for the average player, who isn't in a clan or doesn't have multiple accounts.
Yeah,
And I
would
think
agree.
it's just they just like it's just easier for them, and like that's what I do. I mean, to be honest, that's the main reason I do 1v1s is because
Don't
I
like
don't
waiting
have
around for 2 hours for the drama queen, no PvP
yeah,
towners to finally get on the sigil. Like, gosh,
yeah,
those people piss me off so much. No, I
yeah,
get
I
you.
get it.
To think I even logged on that game though, like for real. I was just trying to accommodate the PvP people in our community too much back then, to be honest. Shouldn't have even logged on. That game's trash. Golly. No, there are some PvE people that are kind of nice, but Trailblaze
Yeah,
is okay. I know Craft is amazing. Um,
it seems like a lot of the PvE players um put PvE down, and it's
PvE players,
yeah, like I've seen so many
people go in
people.
Avery's court and do that. Yeah,
Oh my god, like just people sitting around, like with gossip or
yeah,
like talking about random stuff that no one actually cares about. It's like I don't know. I don't get the point of playing pirate if you're not going to be doing anything worth your own time. Like at
yeah.
least
Well, the
jump into
argument
PvP.
I hear is that you don't get cool looking items from doing PvP, so why PvP? Some people play this game as kind of a
Yeah.
collector's game. Like, oh, let's collect the storyline, let's collect the badges, let's collect this piece of cool looking gear. And that's how they play the game. They play it for the treasure, so to speak. So there's an argument to be made for that. Um, I just don't think that people
Yeah.
who do that should ever consider themselves to be an expert at the game. Um, and some people don't consider themselves to be experts, and I'm really cool with those people. Like, I love those people. They're great. I get the
Yeah.
collecting side. I used to be a collector of football cards back in the day. Not
Yeah.
anymore. Now I kind of look back on those days and it's like, I kind of outgrown that, but some people haven't, and I'm cool with that. Like,
Yeah.
have I outgrown a child's game, chess game? Like, have I outgrown chess? No, I haven't. I'm still very, attached to that and the whole concept. So you've been hatching
Yeah.
with your chameleon. Oh, that's good. Which chameleon are you talking about? Are you talking about my witch doctor chameleon? Um, because that's the one with scent 3, webs, and sneaky sneaky 2. Oh yeah, no, I gotcha. Honestly, I could get a little more into war selection. The thing is I built this channel around pirate and wizard, and I'm trying to weed out the wizard aspects of it more and more. Um, and I'm wondering, like, trying to delve a little more into another game. It's like, I don't know how well that will go over. I might try it out, but I don't want to completely kill the channel by trying out a new game, because that does happen. I have thought about doing war selection again, but what I was thinking is I might do like something where, people vote on available games, like games that I actually have. Hey, what do y'all want me to play this Sunday? Oh, cool. Y'all want me to play League of Legends? I'll play League of Legends with you guys. So,
Yeah.
might do that Sunday streams. Like, let it be like, I'll put a poll up. Hey guys, what do you want me to play Sunday? Yeah. Toontown won't be on that list, by the way. That is for sure. You also have to leave soon because your sister leaves for college tomorrow. Oh wow, congrats. Um, yeah, I'll get you a morph right away, actually. Can't um can't mark my HMS victory. Oh yeah, I'm farming with you. Never mind. I'll try and get you more of these runs. That's right. It's probably more important to you that you get more runs of low pants so you can get that ring, hopefully. I'm farming him for a completely different reason, just to get his coat. We'll see how well that goes down. The one thing I will say is annoying if you trio screen is having to clean out all of your backpack space and everything. Gosh, like for 5 characters, it can be so annoying. It's funny because I used to play on a crappy computer. I used to actually play on 2 really cheap laptops, and that's how I managed a quad screen. Um,
Oh.
but then I got a job for a bit and bought this $3,000 big rig computer, and that's what I use now for streaming and all that. Like if you
Yeah.
look back at the quality of my videos, like it looked like someone literally took a shit on the screen. My mic was so bad that it gave people ear rape every single, time they tried to watch. You look at the comments and be like, dude, replace your microphone on like several of my videos. I'm like, I know, I really needed to do that. Oh wow, I wasn't even showing the fight, guys. How about that? Did we get anything from that? No, we didn't, did we? Gosh darn it. You don't understand how people don't lag like crazy dual screaming. It poops itself. Hey, no problem. No problem, man. No problem whatsoever. Maybe I'll just start self-morphing myself. I don't know. I really don't need anything from the group chat, so maybe I'll just farm low pan myself. And not claim that. That way I'll have like backpack space and stuff. Yeah, thank you, Gusto. Will you marry me? Thanks for showing up. Appreciate that, man. Edward, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I'm trying to, I'm trying to start something resembling esports in this game, not because I think that it's in a particularly good state for PvE, but I like the PvP. But I like the concept of it, and I'm hoping that
Yeah,
an esports league would be able to revive this game. So,
yeah,
yeah,
that would be great.
it would be great, but
Clans used to be like back when Pirate was more I guess more of a
populated.
mainstream game. Yeah,
Yeah.
popular. Um, like you used to have a whole bunch of clans, like
Hmm.
and a whole bunch of people playing. And I mean it I wouldn't call the game dead, but there are definitely a lot less people. I
Yeah.
remember when Brawling Hall, I remember when that was filled with people, like people of all levels too, not just max levels, you know,
Yeah.
like, and it was that was a really good time.
It really was. Yeah. We want to bring those days back.
Yeah,
I want the game to be a little less buggy too. Like the port glitch is really something that's getting in our way right now. I, you see, the problem is they're telling us, the community needs to grow for the game to get any attention from the devs themselves and for them to allocate resources. You're doing all the side quests. Nice, Star Wars. Um, it's a good way to pass the time, I guess. Uh, so essentially, the problem, for example, with the fort glitch is they're not going to fix the fort glitch because no one 4v4s. Well, no one 4v4s because there's the fort glitch. See the paradox, right?
yeah,
It's just
yeah.
so my plan in order to break away from that is to start the Pirate 101 Olympics, which is a little project that me and Green have been working on. That we're holding off for a little while. It's going to be something that takes place over the summer of 2021. We're going to have events for 4v4, 3v3, 2v2, 1v1, uh, and we're going to organize everything into a franchise system to where if you want to compete, you have to be in a franchise. For example, in a 1v1 team, you may have 3 or 4 people in that 1v1 team. That way, people can actually do their matches on a consistent schedule, right? And if they don't,
Yeah,
the franchise agreement, basically the franchise gets nullified. Like the franchise gets eliminated if they can't get their matches done on the exact, timeline that everything has scheduled. Um, that's essentially one way we are going to be building an esports league with that
that
little
would be really
experiment.
good. Yeah, that would be really good.
So yeah, we'll have 1v1 teams, we'll have 2v2 teams, 3v3, 4v4, and we'll have franchise. I'm planning on building the Dream franchise Hydra right now. So we'll have like a roster limit and it's a minimum limit and a maximum limit. So I'm thinking 14 players for a 4v4 team. And the minimum is 12. Um, so that way, people can just get their matches done right away. I'm not going to give out grace periods like I did this tournament. I made like the team limit 3. The problem is a lot of people, like to cause drama and stuff. Like we had Dante who was on 3 or 4 different teams, and the guy never showed up for any of his matches, right? I was like,
Yeah.
why are you on a
Oh,
team if you never show up for any of your matches? He's like, I want prize money essentially. It's like, or at least that's what I was getting from the guy. He may as well have said it. But I just need to have a system to where other people are managing their teams. I managed that tournament. I was managing 19 teams. I was
Wow.
doing 19 people's job, and I was running the tournament, and I was, streaming, and I was helping Green out. So that was a very stressful time, and I hope that the
I
franchise
bet.
system changes that. No, like half the people eventually left, so that's good.
Yeah.
All the drama queens. Oh yeah. Banana and potatoes. That's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, I've also built like like Teespring and some of the other websites and stuff you have access to now, and
Yeah.
like encoders and stuff. Those are widely available. Another requirement for the franchise is you have to be able to record your own videos and upload them to a team YouTube channel.
Oh
We'll
yeah.
make you a custom logo for your team, for your franchise, that you'll be required to use, and you have to sell merch, of which you will get all the profits of it. So basically, you'll have to have your own merch store. We don't get any profits from that, but it's just so that essentially you can have, you know, essentially we want to have marketing for the event.
Yeah.
So with the bigger goal of trying to revive this game, so we need to, force teams into that mold of consistently showing up for their matches and having some form of branding in place. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll send you. I'll send you the Spiral Olympics document I have for it. I'm going to find it real quick. You might be interested.
Cool. Yeah.
All right, Olympics. Here we go. Of 2021.
Sounds like a great way to get everyone involved, you know?
Yeah, and what's funny is a lot of people actually don't make it past Cool Ranch in this game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we have level 10, level 20, level 30 PvP as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, here's a solution to that. We get people interested in PvP early on, and that will suck them into the game, and that will it'll retain the player base that we need.
Yeah.
Kind of like League of Legends, you only have to hit level 30 before you do ranked, and before that you can do unranked matches, and that's how you level up, by doing PvP. People are used to more fast-paced games where PvP and competition is more relevant later on. Matches don't take forever, and they don't have to wait for them. So that's the reason why Pirate 101 is failing us so much right now, because you have to wait forever for matches, and you have to do a lot of questing and farming you don't have to do in other games.
Yeah.
So if we can eliminate that, then we can move forward. You'd like to get into Pirate PvP, but I would need someone to teach you. Oh, certainly. No, I get that. Speaking of which, I kind of got carried away, and I realized it's 6 o'clock, so I'm going to have to move over to Twitch, guys. So I'll see you guys over there. I'm going to go ahead and post the link for that real quick. I'm going to grab my channel real quick and put that in the chat. Here we go. We're moving over to Twitch, guys.